Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Jack. Hope you had a nice holiday. Hey, this season has not gone the way you guys had wanted it to. What gives you the most faith that this is a blip and you guys will get it turned around quickly?
We have two more games. That's the most important thing. It's getting everything synced. Getting having Deshaun back, and we've made some changes with how we're running things, and it's important that we get even though the playoffs are out of the picture, we still have a lot to work on, and there's a lot that we need to get figured out and get hammered down to get more comfortable for next year. And we're looking at it as one game at a time, and there's a lot of work for us to do, and we're ready for it.
Thank you, Tom. Let's go to Daryl Ryder.
Yeah, Jack, just last week you had talked about how you wanted to, make Cleveland your permanent home, and now you get that opportunity with this extension. Just why was that so important to you to get this done and really avoid going through the process of free agency in March?
Really, it's just this is home for us. This is where we want to raise our kids. And when it came down to it, we didn't really want to have to go to free agency and take the chance of having to move. And I love this organization and this town and the fans, and my family feels at home here. And it's really exactly like you said. This is where we want to make our home for forever. And I'm happy I get to be here for the next 4 years and keep on playing for the Browns.
Thanks.
Thank you, Daryl. Scott Patrick, you're up.
Hey, Jack, I know when we talked a couple of weeks ago, you said the knee was feeling really good and you weren't thinking about it. But do you believe that it'll be even better next year and that there'll be a kind of a jump in just how the knee progresses because it's a year farther away from surgery?
Definitely. That'll definitely play. It'll definitely be even better. That's for sure. I'll be able to strengthen it more. Instead of having an off season of rehabbing and just getting it to work again, it'll be a whole off season of strengthening it from a healthy standpoint and getting it even stronger and be able to do lifts and workouts and runs that I wasn't able to do this whole off season, and be able to have that going into the year, which will definitely be very helpful.
And then, you guys make the playoffs your first year here, and then the next two obviously fall short. Just like how disappointing is that, and how do you handle that, personally as an organization that, it hasn't been good enough the last 2 years?
You know what? I mean, it's extremely frustrating. We played this game to go to the playoffs, win the Super Bowl, and not having that chance the last 2 years is frustrating. And I think we really need to take a look at ourselves and figure out what we can do better at and what we're good at, and move forward with those things, and really just come together as a team. Be able to have our full team together, and this next off season is going to be huge. And really, but the most important thing is these next two games. Looking at, we can't go into the dumps and leave these out here. I mean, these are two games where we can get better as a team and figure out how to be a better team.
Thank you, Scott. Dan Lobby, you're up.
Hey, Jack. Stability in this league is really hard, but you guys have an offensive line where, now you've been extended, Joel's been extended, Wyatt, Jed is still on his rookie deal. How important is it to kind of keep this group together and kind of keep this group growing?
I think it's huge. I mean, anytime you can keep a group together like that for multiple years and just, stay in the same system and just keep on learning about each other and how each other work. I mean, it plays a huge role in just more cohesion as an offensive line. And that's the most important thing for offensive linemen is cohesion. I mean, if one of us is off in a play, then, the play is screwed up, and we got to be able to work together as a group of five and commit to that. And that's when big plays will happen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Mary Kay Cabot has our next question.
Yeah, Jack, just wondering, the Browns will have a decision to make on Jed's fifth-year option coming up. But my question to you is, how have you seen him, progress, come along this year while he's been healthier than he was last year? And what do you feel like the outlook for you two guys are as the tackles?
It's been great to see Jed grow as a player. He came in as I think 20 years old, and that's tough. I can't imagine stepping into the NFL at that age and having to have the maturity to be a professional, and to watch him grow as a player and as a person has been impressive. And I'm happy for him that he's been healthy this year and be able to play play well at a good level. And I'm excited to see how much more he grows in the next year to come.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Kay. Let's go to Tony Grossi.
Hey, Jack, I keep hearing the coaches this offense is based on the running game. And I'm wondering, Do you guys get on the line as frustrated as the rest of us when you throw 31 times on a day like that? I mean, even the Saints, who were down 10-0, figured it out. You guys were never down by more than 7. Do you guys on the line, be serious here, get frustrated when a game is called like that?
We don't call the plays. We do our job, and whatever play is called, we have to be prepared to run that play. And when we have a quarterback like Deshaun and good receivers, and we got to be able to hold up protection, and that's our job. We look at ourselves as hardworking guys, and whatever's called, we got to be able to do the job, and we got to do a better job of that going forward. I don't think we did a good enough job last week, and I can do better as a player, and we can do better as a group.
And the other thing they keep saying is his job is to put you guys in the best position to win. Do you honestly think they put you in the best position to win on a day like that?
I trust our play calling, and I trust our coaches to make the right calls, and that's it.